7, 1994, Franzese walked out of jail, a free man.
Franzese says he plans to fight the charges, and that neither his arrest nor his partner's pending criminal trial nor the bad publicity about Mafia ties will in any way stop his big plans for the motion picture business. Brian Ross.
When Franzese left prison in 94, he decided to go straight. In 95, Franzese and his family moved out to California, trying to hide from the threat of the mob. Although agents told the gangster relocation would be impossible without going into hiding, Franzese opted to move himself and remain vigilant throughout the day. He changed up his routines and stayed away from his old contacts for good reason. Franzese knew a contract was out for his life, and his father was in on it too. He knew the bizarre position Sonny was in, however. Although he was his kid, Sonny faced the threat of death if he didn't turn on Michael, as he'd been the one to introduce his son into the Mafia. Franzese didn't come back to New York until the 2000s. In 2004, Sonny Franzese became the Colombo underboss yet again after John DeRoss went to jail. This was now the second time he'd received this promotion. In 2006, he sat down with Gaetano Fatato, a Colombo gangster who was secretly wiretapping the two's meeting. Sonny went in depth regarding how to properly execute Mafia-related murders, admitting to himself murdering tons of people. He explained different methods to avoid getting caught by DNA, how to clean up the crime scene, and dispose of the victim quietly and efficiently. Following this, in May of 2007, Franzese went to jail for violating his parole and was indicted for the wiretapped conversation, engaging in the Third Colombo War, and a series of 2006 home invasions in New York. On June 4th, 2008, Franzese was officially indicted for a wide variety of crimes, including racketeering charges, and on December 24 of that same year, Sonny walked out of jail. In 2005, Sonny's son, John Jr., became a federal informant. Jr. wasn't actually a mobster in the family, but rather simply a drug addict who was in trouble with the law. Jr. began wearing a wire around his father, began testifying twice against him. Following the second testimony, Sonny tried to whack his son, and Jr. would enter WITSEC. On January 14, 2011, a 93-year-old Sonny received 8 years on a strip club extortion charge. This charge also encompassed a large-scale loan sharking operation. By this point in time, Sonny had been suffering from gout, partial blindness, kidney issues, and his health was quickly deteriorating. However, he wasn't issued a compassionate release until 2017, when he walked out of the Federal Medical Center in Massachusetts, now a shocking 100 years old. Around this same time, Franzese had become a TV personality and motivational Christian speaker, and he and his dad would reconnect and amend their relationship. On February 24, 2020, Sonny passed away at the age of 103. In 2020, Franzese began his YouTube channel and has become a famous person on the website.